most frequented question that I am asked when I go to schools as I cross the country is, when is the next Principals Conference? It has arrived. The day is now. Sekunjalo.
Today is our third conference. Tiger Brands has been having these principals conferences since 2015.
The capacity building that we're doing in this conference certainly for me is beyond the meal, where we're saying, well, if we want the meal really to work, we need to invest in the key levers in the school. And the key levers, of course, the school principal, whose shoulders have to be broad enough to carry all of these responsibilities.
I think principals cannot afford to be principals in schools. They need to see themselves as leaders within the community.
All of you, are very important stakeholders in this program. This is different. This conference is totally different. It is different from the conference that I attended in 2017.
For Tiger Brands to bring teachers from different schools in different provinces to come and share common grounds, it's mind-boggling.
We're starting the day by really looking back at what we agreed on in 2017. What were the resolutions and what has happened in the last 2 years. But we're also starting with an understanding of why this work is so important. We're going to be having someone from UNICEF who's going to be talking to us about the benefits of nutrition and why starting early with nutrition is important.
Because being a nutrition professional, I believe that if nutrition is right, then you have optimal growth and thriving of a child.
The second part of the session today, we're looking at leadership.
The sun does not rise so that it can give itself sunshine. Or trees do not grow and produce fruits so that they can eat those fruits. In the same way, leadership is not for self.
Our business is manufacturing curious minds. And this must start with the school leadership and the teachers.
So if we can say to these, our key partners in the school, you're important to us, we're going to invest in you, we're going to liaise with you in terms of what is it that you feel you need to learn. Come and meet your peers, come and meet some really incredible business people, really incredible NGO people, so that you also take more skills to be able to work beyond the meal.
We impact the life of people, like when we're working with the food handlers at school. What they do is that they come for a year at school, end of the year, some of them have nothing to look for.
We often think that the purpose of in-school feeding is just to put the food into the stomach of the learner, but that brings about so much more change in the child's life and hence in the school's life and so on into the community.
One of the reasons why Tiger Brands Foundation is so successful in the work that it's doing is that it's gotten to the heart of what it takes to have public-private partnerships.
We are pledging financial assistance, but next year we'd like to pledge even more and in a partnership.
I'm standing here having tapped in after 2017, being motivated by the resolution of that conference, having secured a sponsor of more than 150,000 from South Africa. They did not bring money to the school, but capitalization of a school gardening, which is approximately 1 hectare.
And for us, the prize is always to say, what is it that we can do for that child?
Really, I'd just like to say we would extend a warm welcome to the inaugural gala dinner of the foundation for 2019.
We are here to celebrate all of you, and more than anything else, to inspire you to continue to do the work that you've been doing with this foundation. We are proud to announce that the first winner of the Tiger Brands Foundation Certificate of Excellence, Emmanuel Ripapang.
I'm feeling, very happy and very energetic. Tiger Brands also gave us a choice. Because of you winning this award, let's have some other schools in your area that you want to put in this program. And as of now, learners from those schools are also getting breakfast like our school, and they are also going to get breakfast for the next 10 years.
We started the day focusing on leadership.
Colleagues, what I have learned yesterday that did strike me big time was the triple peace. That there are a lot of opportunities outside. It is only for us as principals or as schools to go outside.
I was touched by the 7 habits of highly effective leaders.
You in this room are very lucky enough to have diverse people who come from different walks of life who I will introduce later.
What we are saying is the school itself is an asset within the community that can, if we change the way we see it, create avenues for additional revenue stream.
As a no-fee school in Alex, your skills to empower our SGB would come in handy.
In South Africa, we've used the term Ubuntu so much, but it is about that. You know, I am because you are, and we are going to have to hold hands. Because it's also very important that communities should own the schools in their vicinity.
Many of the school principals in those countries have decided to move beyond administrative role. They now become the champions of social development.
I've learned that as a principal, you have to go all out. You must meet partners and you must sell your school so that they can help you in return, so that you can help your learners.
En so die conference was soort van 'n eye-opener. En okay, dit is baie inhoud gewees in 'n kort tydjie, maar dit was baie verrykend. En ek dink dat die baie is wat 'n mens kan terugneem om die huidige voedingsskema wat ons daar het nog beter te maak en die impak daarvan nog groter te maak.
South African schools have wide range of learners from different backgrounds. Educators and learners should value, embrace and make a positive use of these differences.
The afternoon will be spent in what we call an open space. So we've been collecting topics from the school principals through the 2 days, issues that are really important in their lives. And they themselves will now take responsibility for facilitating discussions around those particular topics.
The issue of safety in terms of food and all learners and teachers should be taken care of by all stakeholders. And I don't think and I believe that it should be the responsibility of the stakeholders like Tiger Brand. It should be the brainchild of our communities, our parents.
We're sharing ideas on how best can we ensure that our schools are safe. If schools are safe, teaching and learning will be taking place very easily so that stakeholders can also be safe. And at the end, our children will be safe because we are really saying we are nourishing this young growing minds. You remember, the main task in terms of schooling is proper teaching and learning. We prepare these learners to become future responsible adults.
What kind of citizens, what kind of leaders are we preparing? With everything we do, with everything we say, and with everything we show. I promise you, every single day we are on a show. How do you put your show?